Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XDC. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XDC. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you all the reasons you should continue to hold XDC. If you're not invested in XDC yet, I'm going to point out all the key factors that make XDC a great cryptocurrency. So let's go. Many only talk about XRP and Quant, but forget the small cap XDC. I tell you, with 10K XDC from here, you are a millionaire in 2025. And that's the thing, a lot of people overlook some of these cryptocurrencies. They're like, well, I'm more of an XRP guy, or I'm more of an XLM guy, and most people really want to get into Quant. But XDC has a lot of upside potential. I think it's going to happen before 2025, honestly. I think things are moving much faster now. Then we see this. XDC has an all-time high of 19 cents, and I see people saying $3 to $4 by 2023. XDC has real-world utility coming and hasn't even seen a bull run yet. Big things are coming. And that's the thing. Think about it. Why would BlackRock get into crypto right now at this specific time? And people right away said, oh, BlackRock's coming into crypto because they're going to pump Bitcoin up to the moon. But as soon as they got here, their vice president was saying about utility and use case. I think they got in now because time is coming, and I think we're very close. So great thread explaining why Xinfin official XDC network and XDC are the inflection point of the digitizing trillion-dollar trade finance industry. The one thing I want to point out here is the XDC token. It's used as a settlement for bonds, letters of credit, insurance, smart contracts, and loan collateral. Think about that. That's a lot of stuff right there. It's a lot of money. And the thing is, people overlook trade. They think it's not that big of a deal. We know XRP is going to move money cross borders, country to country, bank to bank. We know XLM is going to go from person to person in retail. But trade is massive. Think about that. And that's what XDC specializes in. So XDC, or XDPOS, 2.0, test report, protocol upgrade tests from version 1 to version 2. So they're upgrading their tech, making it better. And a lot of people don't understand, that doesn't look like a very big deal, right? But it is. It shows they're continuing to grow and expand, even in a bear market. I always say it on this channel, if your cryptocurrency is still continuing to build and grow and expand in a bear market, it is going to take off when we do come out of the bear market and go into a bull market. So TradeTech, a technology provider for trade finance asset distribution, has launched what it says is the first ever fully regulated trade finance backed fungible security token on the XDC blockchain network. Again, continuing to grow. Tokenized with Quant Overledger on XDC network. Now we know XDC and QNT are partnered. And we can see all of these ISO coins. I say it all the time. Because when I tell you about the fourth industrial revolution, the digital age, it can't just be a handful of cryptocurrencies. That wouldn't be anything big, right? But think about this. QNT pulling all of these cryptos together, making one massive network, dealing with trade, dealing with all the money moving throughout the world, Internet of Things, Web3, Metaverse, NFTs all pulled together, plus everything that we use in our daily lives, transactions, vehicles, EV vehicles are starting to become bigger and bigger. The technology inside of your vehicle is growing more and more. That's what I'm talking about. Technology expanding, becoming bigger, becoming part of our everyday lives. That's what the fourth industrial revolution is, the digital age, bringing us from what we always knew to something bigger and better. Then we see this XDC fork from JP Morgan, Quorum blockchain, XDC R3 Corda platform settlement coin, XDC partnered with Circle. And that right there shows how XDC is tied to XLM. We know XLM is partnered with Circle. Now we see XDC with Circle. That brings those two together. These cryptocurrencies somehow, some way, are either bridged together, partnered together, or connected through their partnerships. One massive network. Trada, XDC, Trade Tech, World Economic Forum, future-proofing the supply chain. Former CEO of GE Technology has been one of the biggest drivers for change in global trade in recent years. It can be used to speed up how information is shared and to improve communication across supply chains. At some point, XDC is going to fix the supply chain. It's going to be tied to all aspects of trade throughout the entire world. And right now, we talk about these things like we say, cross-border payments. We say the word trade. It doesn't sound very big, right? But this is trillions and trillions of dollars. It's much bigger than we think. So XDC, trade finance, ISO 222, ITFA membership, hybrid blockchain, smart contracts, NFTs, TradeFinex, R3 Corda, QNT, tokenizing assets, currency bridge, 2,000 transactions per second, green crypto, low fees. Remember, I tell you, if your crypto isn't green, it will be gone when regulatory clarity comes, because you can almost bet that anything inside of those regulations, they're going to be talking about cryptocurrencies being efficient and green. Growing XRC20, Impel Bridge, MLETR, Adoption, DC, United, sponsored. And that QNT partnership is very, very big. And the other thing I want to point out on here is NFTs. NFTs are starting to become part of the real world. They're getting tied to the real world. Utility, use case. And the other thing that is left out on here is Metaverse and Web3, which is also XDC will be a part of. Plus, XDC is fixing some problems with Ethereum. Then we see this. Imagine being around for the first legal book sold on Amazon in Singapore. Then picture the trillions of books sold years later. Infrastructure. And that's where we are right now. I believe XDC and the rest of these ISO coins are very suppressed in price. There's no way XDC is worth what it's sitting at. It's worth so much more than that. And this is the easiest way to show what's actually happening. We see what's going on here. And we see all of these cryptocurrencies tied together. Constellation, which is DAG, R3 Corda, Volante, Ripple, Interledger, Stellar, LCX, Hyperledger, XDC, Algorand, IOTA, Alliance Block, all being part of one massive system. Plus we see CBDCs, which we know XDC will be a part of. We're early, in my opinion. Doesn't mean the price cannot go off tomorrow. But I think we're early on some things. This is going to continue to grow. And it's going to take some time for it to really mature into what it's going to become. But it is going to be massive. Impel XDC. Let's talk about Impel Official, a timeline of events. The launch of Impel showed they are ready to compete with SWIFT and SEPA with money transfers that are ISO 222 compliant. Impel bridges R3 Corda apps with XDC tokens. Going through Impel, all XRC20 tokens are made ISO 222 compliant. Impel directly partners with Globiance, a banking exchange, and hints partnerships with WadsPay. It's confirmed that XRP doesn't have a bridge to R3 anymore, but can be wrapped on XDC through Impel. Impel is a very big part of XDC. Impel, Demo Finance, and OneChain come together to wrap Bitcoin on the XDC network and confirmed it as an ISO 222 compliant coin, creating X Bitcoin. You see how big this is becoming? We even see like Algorand bridging Bitcoin to Flare. Bridges are being built, building one massive network. If you're holding XDC, continue to hold it. It's only going to go up in value. If you don't hold XDC, now's a good entry point. The price is not going to stay like this forever. It's going to start moving, and when it does, it is going to move very fast. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.